Dave Chappelle hit the SNL stage over the weekend. And first of all, the opening monologue, of course, is Dave Chappelle, so it's going to be brilliant, but it was immaculate. He touched on a lot of things. So the first thing he talked about was just not wanting to take the job in the beginning, but he decided to take it anyway. And the minute he took it, all heck broke loose in LA with the fires. So let's take a listen to him joking about the fires.
This one hits close to home. Now, I don't live in LA. And I've never been like a big fan of LA, but I've built many, many memories there. And I have great friends there. And a lot of them lost their homes. And it broke my heart. And then I go on the internet and I watch these fire videos and I read the comment sections and everyone's like, yeah, it serves these celebrities right. I hope their houses burn down. And you see that? That right there? That's why I hate poor people. Because they can't see past their own pain.
Hilarious.
Yeah, then he went into
monologue was hilarious.
Yes, he went into the fires burning down like certain areas, and he made a joke about West Hollywood, which if you lived in LA, you know West Hollywood is called Gayborhood. Let's take a listen to that.
And then we watch the news or talk to my friends. They all have these conspiracy theories of what started these fires. Now, they say it's arsonists. I've heard this theory, and I'm sure there were some arsonists, but there were a lot of elements that came together to make this fire the catastrophe that it was. The winds were 100 miles an hour. LA was dry as a bone in the levees. And if you were a rational thinking person, you have to at least consider the possibility that God hates these people. Sodomites. And that's not true because West Hollywood was unscathed. Because how can you burn what is already flaming?
Hilarious.
Y'all, then he gets into Diddy. Let's take a listen to
Great
that.
segue.
Well, I've been in a lot of trouble in my day, but man, let me tell you something. This guy, Puffy, buddy, this guy is in an enormous amount of trouble. I don't think I've ever seen anything like this. They got this guy in a RICO case by himself. A lot of my friends ask me, they say, Dave, did you know anything about those freak-off parties? And I'll be like, nah, man. I didn't know anything about the freak-off. And they'd be like, well, how all these people you know was at the freak-off, but she's the only one that wasn't at the freak-off? And I thought about it for a minute. I said, oh, my God. I'm ugly.
Hilarious.
Yes, everything was hilarious. And you know he always ends it with like a message because they bring him back normally during a really high like political time.
Mm-hmm.
So this was before the inauguration. So he did leave off a message for Donald Trump. Let's take a listen to that.
Man, remember, whether people voted for you or not, they're all counting on you. Whether they like you or not, they're all counting on you. The whole world is counting on you. And I mean this when I say this. Good luck. Please do better next time. Please, all of us. Do better next time. Do not forget your humanity, and please have empathy for displaced people, whether they're in the Palisades or Palestine. Thank you very much, and good night.
And go ahead.
I loved it.
No, yeah, I watched it 3 times. You know, Dave is a master of ceremony, and the ceremony that is life. Mm-hmm. And he just brings things together in a very good, smart way.
Yeah, he does.
Smart, funny way.
Yeah.
Always.
One of the funniest.
And he brought back some iconic characters. They did a sketch where y'all know the Pop the Balloon stuff that they do. Where there's a girl named Arlette who has like her own version of Pop the Balloon, and they spoofed that. And he brought back Ashley Larry as well, but he also brought back Silk Johnson and Beautiful, and it was like a whole thing. Let's take a listen to that.
Ready for the next man? Meet Silky.
Thank you all there.
Ow!
Silky, they shooting. Sweet day and salutations, ladies. My name is Silky Johnson. A little bit about me. I'm a purveyor of precious goods and services, i.e.
I'm sorry, are you some sort of sex trafficker?
I don't do traffic. I take helicopters, bitch.
Shout out to Donnell. Donnell was up here with us, and he said he might make an appearance, and he did. He was ashy. He was beautiful.
We talked about, that was smart.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm, very much so. And Glorilla was in this scene too. She was one of the girls that had the balloon. Glo performed on SNL over the weekend as well.
One of the best SNLs I've seen in a while, probably because I sat there and watched the whole thing.
And you was off the dime, right?
Off the... No, that was Sunday. I was high Saturday. But I don't drink no Don.
Oh, my bad.
I'm drinking Casa Dragonis.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm drinking Casa Dragonis. But yeah, I was high Saturday. But I sat there and I watched the whole hour. Drop on the clues bombs for Glorilla too. Glorilla, she bodied her.
She killed the performance too. Yeah,
oh my God.
She was moving for sure. Now in other news, A$AP Rocky. So you guys remember back in 2021, A$AP Rocky got into it with, or allegedly got into it with one of his homeboys or former homeboys. A$AP Rocky.
Yep.
Yeah, and there was reports. A$AP Rocky had said that A$AP Rocky allegedly pulled out a gun, shot the gun grazed him, the bullet grazed him, whatever. So that is finally going headed to court. They'll actually be in court today, Tuesday. And the judge has already said, like, look, I don't care who he is. We are going to make sure that this is done fair. This is done the right way. We're going to move swiftly to get a jury. And then once the jury happens, they're going to start going down, the whole case. Cameras will be allowed in the courtroom. For anyone who doesn't remember, A$AP Rocky is being charged with 2 felony counts of assault with a semi-automatic weapon. He did plead not guilty, and he's facing up to 24 years if found guilty in this. And one thing to point out here.
24 years.
Up to 24 years, yeah.
And he really got shot or he got grazed?
The reports were that he got grazed.
Okay.
I think one was in the hand. It was something with the.
Just asking.
Yeah, the reports I know were grazing. But I think because he's taking it to court. Normally, when you take it to court and you want to fight it, they lay out all of the potential years, and then you know what I mean.
Taking it to trial, you mean?
Taking it to trial. Sorry, yeah. But one thing I wanted to point out in the beginning of all of this, Joseph Tacopina was his attorney. People were pointing out the similarities that was Trump's former attorney.
Yep.
Y'all remember Trump was trying to help A$AP when A$AP was A$AP Rocky. It's 2 A$APs was over in Sweden. I
think he was in Sweden. Yeah.
Yeah, and he was stuck over there.
He was detained for a minute.
People were like, okay, well, if something does happen, at least President Trump he's an A$AP Rocky fan. At least he'll be good. So we'll keep you guys posted with that.
You niggas and you dot connector. Yeah, the way y'all connect dots, the way y'all do math is.
It sounded good to me.
It's so silly.
I got you 2 + 2. I got it.
You saw
I got it. I saw it.
He wasn't feeling the 4.
No, he wasn't feeling the 4.
It was seasoned math. Look.
He just hired a lawyer.
He hired him a little minute ago too, though. But that's not a coincidence.
He probably was a bunch of people's lawyer. But y'all look up who else's lawyer he was.
Let me see.
He's probably just a good lawyer.
It's not important.
No, I've heard his name a lot.
I heard you connect. You connected the dots the right way.
Thank you.
All right.
Shoot.
Well, Charlamagne, who you giving that donkey to, man?
4 after the hour. These people shouldn't have tried to connect no dots whatsoever. But their name is Jennifer and Dustin Nail. They need to come to the front of the congregation. We would like to have a word with them. I understand people want to help what's going on in L.A., but there's a way to help.
Oh, God.
And there's a way to hurt.
Okay.
They hurt. We'll discuss.
All right. We'll get to that next. It's The Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.